one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
You ain't shit, and you're never gonna be shit with your little ass dick. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you nigga with the sauce. And the one they call it Don too. Man, fuck y'all niggas.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is episode 10 of The Sauce with the Don.
I think that deserves a round of applause. Yeah. Clap it up for you. Clap for you. Clap it up.
You good?
I'm okay. Yes, this is episode 10. Who knew we'd make it this far?
Yo, 10 weeks. It flew by.
I feel like I took shits longer than the short amount of time that this has gone. If that makes any sense.
I don't want to think about that.
I'm sorry.
All right, so Kevin, what are we gonna be talking about today?
So today on a very, very special 10th week special of the Sauce with the Don, brought to you by Saltine Crackers. Get your Saltine Crackers at your local 99-cent store. I'm totally kidding, but
Watch us get in trouble for that.
Today we'll be talking about our top 5 albums. This is requested by some dude from Wisconsin. You know, we got fans everywhere. We probably got some fans in Dubai. Probably got some fans in Australia. Possibly, I don't know. I haven't checked the statistics. But I say that to say this. Girls, if your man doesn't put butter on both sides of his bagel, then he's not for you.
Do you mean like both sides, like the back of the bagel?
Like when you ask for a buttered bagel, they put butter on both sides of the bagel. Like when they cut it in half, both slices instead of one side.
Oh, I thought you meant like the back of the bagel. Like,
Nah.
Like, who does that?
And so we're just gonna get right into it. Thank you for listening again. We thank God for having us for another day. You know what I'm talking about. I love you.
All right, we just rambling. So I'm gonna start off top 5 albums. This is opinion, not factual, backed up. I'm sure they're on lists, but it doesn't matter. Top 5 albums. Start with my number 5. It's split between Eminem Show and Marshall Mathers LP.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Number 4 is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Like that too.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Number 3 is My Crazy Life
By YG. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 2 is The Blueprint by Jay-Z. And my number 1 favorite album is The Carter 3.
Interesting choices.
Yeah.
All right, let me go before we delegate or whatever. Let me go with mine. All right, so my number 5, I'm gonna go with The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
All right.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent.
Queens.
Shout out to Queens. Number 3, I'm gonna go with The Eminem Show.
Hey.
I didn't expect you to pick Eminem Show. I don't know. I was just like, I have to put that.
We'll get into that in a few.
Number 2, I put Born Sinner by J. Cole.
I can see that.
And number 1, I put My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Nice.
In actuality, I can switch on and off number 1 with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy and Yeezus.
Wow.
Like they switch off. Like I think Yeezus is one of my favorite albums of all time, and so is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I especially love Yeezus because it's so short that you could get through it pretty damn quickly.
Oh yeah.
And it's just has hits like Black Skinhead, which is a rock song that pumps me up every single time I hear it.
You got New Slaves.
Blood on the Leaves. I hate when people ask like, "Oh, I hate Yeezus, like the song suck," but I'd be like, "Do you like Black Skinhead?" They're gonna be like, "Yeah." New Slaves, you half and half probably would be like, "Yeah." No.
New Slaves.
Oh, and Blood on the Leaves, yeah, you like that song. Everybody likes that.
What's that
song.
one with the Jamaican guy named God?
I'm in it.
Yo.
I'm in it. Freaking goes crazy.
That ass.
I don't know if you. Not everyone. I don't think anyone. Not everyone has heard that song, so they don't know. On Sight. People might not like that song. Some songs do sound weird, and I completely understand that. But Yeezus is one of the greatest. It brought a whole new fan base for Kanye.
Can't Handle My Liquor.
Oh, Hold My Liquor.
Yo.
With Chief Keef. The one who's banned from Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. I love y'all. Whatever that means. I saw Kanye at the Yeezus tour in Chicago. So
Damn.
Chicago has a very special
And you
place in my heart.
survived?
And I survived.
Wow.
It was in the hood. I actually went to the hood to get some cupcakes
Uh-huh.
by this girl who went to my college. Her mom owned a bakery called Brown Sugar, and I was like, I gotta try these cupcakes.
Wow.
And I took the red line,
No bulletproof vest?
no bulletproof vest.
Yo, you
I went with my
brave.
boy who's like white. He's Puerto Rican, but he's colored white.
Colored
And-
white.
and it's me.
Like somebody colored him in.
Yeah, so colored it with the white crayon, and I go like, yo, it's mad niggas everywhere, like mad cops, and it's just like it truly felt like the hood. It felt like Jamaica Ave. Honestly, that's what it felt like. If
feel
anyone's ever been to Jamaica Ave, that's what it felt like. But I was fine. I don't give a shit. I'm not scared of anything. So I just walked through. I had to take a bus, and yeah,
That's cool.
it was chill. It was chill.
So, your number 5 was Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Yes.
How many albums does she have?
She has for just herself.
Yeah.
That is her one album. She has like another album called MTV Unplugged, which can be considered an album because it was pretty successful and it has new songs on it, just like live version. And then you got to count her albums with the Fugees, which is like 5 albums, because that's all Lauryn Hill material.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, pretty sure. It won the Grammy for Best Album of the Year when it dropped.
Oh, wow. That
Yeah.
doesn't happen with hip hop like that.
With hip hop and a woman,
Oh, yeah.
like that is.
Unless you're Taylor Swift.
Yeah, of course, but she's not hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. A lot of people don't know that, and I'm not sure. I think it was 98 or 99. Straight bars, like the whole thing. Some songs are very emotional when she's singing. What's great about Lauryn Hill is that she can sing and she can rap her ass off, and it's just truly incredible. You know, fun fact about Lauryn Hill: she was best friends with Angela Yee in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Brooklyn. Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. And she was best friends, and like one time Angela Yee said a story of like she was out with like her boyfriend or something, and her mom was gonna call Lauryn Hill to like see where she was at, and Angela was like, just tell him I'm like sleeping over your crib or something like that. And she couldn't lie, and she was like, she's with her boyfriend.
Wow, what a snitch.
Yeah, and then but yeah, they were best friends.
That's crazy.
They like went to each other's houses and
I
everything.
wonder if she's ever gone to Breakfast Club.
She hasn't.
Yeah, she doesn't do
Not,
anything.
not to do an interview. Yeah, but she's also like kind of crazy, like or her thinking, in my opinion. Just like how she says that, like, oh,
When she's late.
when she's late, yeah, and her reasoning for that is like, oh, sometimes I'm just not in the mode or like the zone spiritually where I need to be to put on a great concert, and sometimes it takes a few hours to get me into that zone. I'm like what?
Yeah, most.
You're not you're a professional rapper.
Most musical geniuses are a little eccentric.
You're right, and you're
Look
right.
at
You're
Kanye.
right.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna end the show. You'll get refunds. Ticketmaster's like, what?
You know they were jammed. Their phones were jammed. Like
They're like, no, you're not getting no refunds.
And
He's
then-
like, all right, fine. Let me throw another concert. Like that's gonna make up for it. He gave tickets away at school. It's like,
yeah.
I don't get
so
how that
it
makes
wasn't.
up for it.
It wasn't like the concert. The people who had the tickets before couldn't go, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, nah, because it's on sale on the internet, like on
it just doesn't
Ticketmaster.
make any sense.
And yeah, when Ticketmaster, they were like, Kanye doesn't have the authority to issue refunds. like,
Kanye is crazy. All right, so Eminem show. That was my number 5, and your.
my number 3.
All right, so.
Let me ask you, then. So yeah, just tell me why you chose the Eminem show.
Oh well, it was an early album that I got early on that my dad had gotten from somebody at his job back in like 2002, I think, and I just played it non-stop from start to finish, and I just loved that album. I memorized every word, every song. It's just a really like great album to like listen to when you're like first getting into like hip hop. I mean, I was always in it, but I was, how old was I? Like 8?
Maybe
I was like
7,
8 years old.
2002.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2002. So 8,
94. Yeah, I was like 8 years old. So
7 or 8, whatever.
I mean, like the first album I ever listened to was "License to Ill" by the Beastie Boys.
Right.
So I guess I'd say that the first album I really paid attention to was the Eminem show. That's why I probably loved it so much.
I mean, the Eminem show, you gotta think about what songs are on it. You got "Cleaning Out My Closet,"
Yo,
classic.
they got Till I Collapse.
Till I Collapse, R.I.P. Nate Dogg. I remember, bro, riding in the whip with you when we were like 10 years old, and like we had the song on It was no, maybe not 10. It was whenever I recorded burned those discs for you. And you had Cleaning Out My Closet on there. And I remember we played it and I was rapping every single word. But like instead with the curses, I was like saying a different word. And like you were laughing and shit. And it's just like I was like mad young, knowing the lyrics to fucking Cleaning Out My Closet, man. And it's just that song is so powerful.
Yeah.
You got The Real Slim Shady.
No, that's on Marshall Mathers.
So
we got Without Me.
Without Me.
My Dad's Gone Crazy.
Oof.
Yo, Drips. Yo.
White America.
White America, yeah.
What else we got on there? It just goes to show you, and like that was one
this
of them.
This is all off the head. This is from me remembering.
This is what solidified like really Eminem
for real.
In the rap game for me. You know, there's like mad Eminem haters. Julian, ill Eminem hater.
Really?
Yeah, son. He's like, I keep telling him he's the GOAT and shit, and he's like, nah.
I can see why people hate Eminem, and I accept it because I don't like the way some people push Eminem on people. I see it and I'm like, yo, it's kind of forced. Like, the industry made Eminem pushed, and I feel it has to do with him being white. But at the same time, Eminem is one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah,
he is good, but at the same time, the way he was pushed, if he was black, he would not have been pushed like that.
But he is true to hip hop, being born in the ghetto, no dad. He's part of it. He had to work his ass off so he could pay for studio time so he could record, and he proved himself.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying he did
and
it.
like you don't have like Macklemore. You don't compare him to Eminem, or like G-Eazy. You don't compare him because
who does that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they're white rappers who aren't like pushed.
Yeah,
like
but they get pushed hard though. Look at Macklemore. He won a Grammy over Kendrick.
Yeah, that's true. But his new album dropped, and no.
Yeah, because of the stuff he's talking about now.
What do you mean?
Like white privilege and...
Yeah, but still, like, I would imagine that gets pushed, especially by a white person. When the black people say they don't care, people don't pay attention, but a white person would say it. I mean, I guess he did get a little bit, but it wasn't like...
Man, they tried downtown, like...
He brought the legends.
They tried to push him.
But one other thing about Macklemore is, like, his album, The Heist, the one that, like, blew them up and shit, that dropped, and it didn't go hard until, like, 2 years later, or like a year and a half later, like popped off.
Oh really?
Yeah, so like that the new album is like a year old, so maybe in a half a year to pop off.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But
alright, so yeah, Eminem show Marshall Mathers LP that I like revisited
recently.
No, not recently, but like a whole bunch of times. Just at different times in my life, I would just revisit it and play it nonstop. And like you listen to the album, it's like perfect. It has Stan.
Ooh.
Yo, The Real Slim Shady. It's just...
that one doesn't have Kim, right? Or does it?
Does it? I think it does.
And kids. Does it have kids?
I don't think it has kids.
Nah, it doesn't. Does it have... Oh, wait. Oh, so Eminem show also has Superman, bro.
Yeah, Superman's...
I've still bumped that shit, man.
I bump all those songs.
Well, it's because Eminem is... I'm biased. You know, Eminem's one of my favorite rappers, so...
Deadass.
I'm just completely biased. Let me think. Tell me about why you put My Crazy Life.
My Crazy Life.
About My Crazy Life, by the way. How come he didn't call it My Brazy Life? I know he put it just a K instead of a C, but why didn't he call it My Brazy Life like he called it Still Brazy? I've always wondered that.
I don't know.
Maybe he just didn't think of it?
No, I think crazy with a K. He can't use a C, so I thought that was just nice. Maybe Brazy would have been a little too emphasized on the blood.
Well,
because he wanted to name the album
Bompton.
And I think that's a little too... like,
but
emphasizing on blood, like crazy, the people will buy it and like it, not knowing the K instead of the C is.
But also, when he had his cover for Complex, he called it Bomplex. They changed it to Bomplex.
That's sick.
And
that's
so,
cool.
I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal if he would have called it Bompton. And he has a song on the album called Bompton.
Yeah, and so, BPT. He has a lot of songs that are like similar to themselves.
Because it's all DJ Mustard.
I'm saying like with the titles, like Bickenback Bane Boat.
And like the flow is kind of similar also.
Nah, but let me talk about My Crazy Life. So like, when I didn't listen to it as soon as it came out, but I watched his Breakfast Club interview, and he was talking about it, and then Charlamagne was talking about how the album was so perfect, this and that, and it was so good. I was like, let me listen to it, because I like the song My Nigga. I was like, I love that song. Let me listen. And plus the other song with Drake.
Who Do You Love?
Yeah, Who Do You Love? I was like, all right, these are two good songs. Let me listen to the album. So the album starts, and it's his mom yelling at him. First of all, it's My Crazy Life. That's the name of the album, right? His mom's yelling at him, telling him to stop playing outside, shit like that. Then it goes into BPT. And then they got
BPT.
West Side.
West Side.
Yeah.
West Side.
So like he's repping where he's from. He just left his house doing hood shit. He just left his house. He's chilling, repping where he's from. Then his next song, I Just Wanna Party. Now he's outside, he's finished repping, and now he just wants to party. And that's literally what the name of the song is. I just want to party. I don't want to fight nobody. I just want to party. Yeah, like, then after that, the next song is Left Right. He's at the party. It's like, yo, the whole album is like chronologically his life. A day in the life of a crazy gangbanger, thief, like
Oh shit! Yeah,
house robber. Like, all right, so after Left Right, that's the party. After that is Bicking Back Being Bull. He's done with the party. Now he's just Bicking Back Being Bull. And that was cool. Then he needs to have a come up. Now he needs to make some money today, and that's Meet the Flocker. So he's teaching people how he gets his money, which is how to rob a house. Then is after that, it's cool, and now it's my nigga. He made his money. He's at my nigga. Now he's just chilling with his niggas. So then after that is his girl. Like, he wants to chill with his girl. Well, his side girl, and he's talking about do it to you. That's the next song, and there he's basically doing it to his side girl, right? Then at the end of that song, he's fucking his side bitch, or no, and then the next one is Me and My Bitch, right?
Yeah.
At the end of one of the songs,
His girl like calls him or something.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh no." Oh yeah, his girl called. He's fucking the side chick. He's like, she's like, "Don't pick up the phone." He's like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, it's my bitch, and he picks up. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So then, Who Do You Love? And then after Who Do You Love is I Really Be Smoking. So that gets into like all the hard shit he has to go through. So he really has to smoke and he really has to drink. And plus Kendrick Lamar's on it, and he just murders that song. It's funny because he doesn't even smoke.
Yeah.
And then it's 1 a.m. and it's like darkish, whatever. Then he ends up getting arrested. That's what 1 a.m. has to do with him getting arrested. Then it's Thank God That He's Alive. And then at the end it's Sorry Mama. So it basically like comes all together. And like I just thought it was like a perfect day in the life album.
Right.
I listened to that album, I'm like, wow, it's like all
If
perfect.
you think about it like that, like it's actually pure genius. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's like classic LA, like a classic LA album. It's a story. It had skits and everything. It just all came together.
Yeah.
And it was just perfect. I love that album.
It's great. It's great, and it's DJ Mustard.
DJ Mustard.
The crazy thing about that album is that like people were so upset that it didn't get nominated for a Grammy.
Oh yeah.
And even I remember you texted me right away like, "Yo, it didn't get nominated for a Grammy." I'm like, "What?" Because it most definitely should have. It was critically acclaimed.
That album got some good reviews, which I was surprised because I didn't think people would like check out YG.
Because before that, like he had
Metacritic gave it an 80. Like that's really good. And I don't know, it's just I love that album.
It's and then he came through with a great follow up to Still Brazy.
Actually, I don't really like Still Brazy as much as I like. I mean, I like the idea.
Yeah.
Was Fuck Donald Trump on it?
Yeah, it is on it.
I love that song now. I love that song. I play it all the time, but it's just I don't know. I didn't really like it as much as Still Crazy. My Crazy Life. I wish he would. I like the idea. Still Brazy. That's cool. Maybe the third one should be like, I don't know.
Yeah, give it another 2 years.
The next one should be good though.
Hopefully.
But yeah.
He's probably gonna be back with Mustard. I don't know.
What was your number 4?
Number 4 was Get Rich or Die Trying.
Get Rich or Die Trying, yo.
You know, I had to put my man 50 Cent on it. But his, he came into the game hard with that. I mean, he had mixtapes before, but that's when, like, when you got In the Club, son. Like,
In the Club, that was, like, that's still.
That, like, started ringtone rap. Like, that started the new wave of New York and hip-hop in general. They had the country, bro. And then he got well, first of all, he was working with Dr. Dre, who's from the West Coast. And then he got the Game to join G-Unit. And pretty, like, brought both sides together for, like, that one little time. And you can't deny that 50 Cent single-handedly fucked up Ja Rule's career.
Oh, yeah.
Like, 50 Cent did this. the man of Queens, you know, the king, not the king of Queens.
At
but-
the same time, you could always just like always put Eminem in the mix and feel like how he got pushed so far that anybody in Eminem's way was taken out by public opinion and by the beings at hand, like that we don't see behind the doors.
Yeah.
Like any Eminem, 50 Cent, same people. So Ja Rule against 50 Cent is basically Ja Rule against Eminem, and plus Eminem and Ja Rule did have a little beef too.
Yeah.
So like, there's just you gotta think about stuff like that. And so like when you look at it like that, did Ja Rule really lose? I mean, if you look at all the facts, yeah, he did. But would things have been different if Eminem wasn't as loved? If 50 Cent wasn't affiliated with Eminem and shit like that? I always think about shit like that.
Interesting.
But 50 Cent's album, he had Patiently Waiting,
Oh shit.
one of the greatest verses of Eminem of all time.
If you listen to Patiently Waiting, Eminem is using the same like rhyme, like scheme or like word. Like he rhymes everything with the word me and always goes back to it while using any other different kind of word and the whole entire verse. And it's just, how the hell do you do that, man?
No,
Like,
Eminem is a real
how do you do
wordsmith.
that? And that's what I fucking hate when niggas hate on Eminem. I just fucking hate it. But whatever. Because this nigga Eminem is the rap god. And I will always say it until the day I die. But that's a side note, whatever. 50 Cent also, he freaking, that album went diamond. Like, you need to understand that. Diamond. 10 mil.
That's
10 mil.
crazy. I mean, how many rap albums have gone diamond?
Nelly,
50 Cent, Eminem.
50 Cent, Eminem.
I think that's it.
And I think there's like 10.
No.
Maybe there's just 10 albums that have gone diamond.
Oh, yeah, maybe that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Miseducation went diamond or like Outkast
Oh,
album.
maybe Biggie. I think Biggie's album. was
Maybe
diamond.
or Outkast.
Yeah. The 7 other rap albums that have gone diamond are Notorious B.I.G.'s Life After Death, Outkast's Speaker Box, The Love Below, Eminem's The Marshall Mathers LP, and The Eminem Show, Tupac's All Eyes on Me, and Greatest Hits, and of course MC Hammer's Please Hammer. Don't hurt him. What?
Or I guess Got You Rich There Die Trying didn't go diamond.
I thought it did.
I thought it did too. Maybe it's 10 million worldwide.
Maybe.
But you have to sell 10 million in USA to get diamond.
I think so.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Well, in 2003, it sold 8 million, so it has to have gone diamond.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Bro, I digress. That 50 Cent was one of the hardest in his game.
Yo,
He
Many
came out.
Men.
Oh my God, who's death upon me, blood in my eyes, nigga, I can't see.
If I can't do it, can't be PIMP. Yo, the album's like a classic.
If you see the videos for PIMP remix, they show titties, which I enjoy. For some reason, I had that downloaded on my LimeWire. I didn't
What?
download it though. My dad downloaded it. It had to be him.
21 Questions. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
Damn, son. See, you're gonna make me cry because there's so many fucking good ass songs on there, and that's why it deserves to be on the top 5 list.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah.
What was your number 4?
My number 4 was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh, did we talk about it? We talked about it.
Not
Oh, but
really talk about Yeezus. but
Okay, yeah.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was just, I thought it was like beautiful music. Like it was just perfect.
It's a symphony. It's truly like a thing that is played by an orchestra for an hour straight, and it's just one piece. It's his magnus opus, if you will.
That album is perfect.
It's the album he needed to get back into society.
Yeah. The Life of Pablo, I feel like it reminded me of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
But I don't think it's as finished. I feel like Life of Pablo misses some things.
You know what it is? I feel like Life of Pablo is Yeezus and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy put together.
I can see that.
So like where Yeezus is missing shit, that's where Life of Pablo is, and where My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy got shit right, that's where Life of Pablo is.
But like College Dropout, Late Registration, those albums sound finished as well.
They sound finished, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're done.
But
808s and Heartbreak.
yeah, those sound finished, but like Life of Pablo doesn't. And maybe I don't know.
I feel like that's what he was aiming for. Not to not sound finished, but to get that kind of like opinion out of people. Like it's art, and
Yeah,
we're not always gonna get it.
With My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, you need to take into account like classic hits. When you got Dark Fantasy, it just starts off like that with Nicki Minaj opening it, and you got to realize that Nicki Minaj is down there twice.
Oh yeah.
With
And plus the hottest verse.
People consider that is the hottest verse on the whole entire album. Like people listen to the album for Nicki Minaj's verse on Monster. It's just so you need to take that into account. Not that you need to take into account All of the Lights, banging song with the trumpets and the French horns and the trombones in the back, killing it.
And like 100 people singing in it.
Yeah, he brought everyone together. Runaway, the song that Kanye uses to get on every rant, usually when he's on tour, and it gets people chilling with his auto-tune and shit, saying to run away. It just reminds them of the ballerinas dancing in the videos.
Yeah.
You gotta go with what else is on this? Well, like minor songs like Gorgeous, excellent song. If you listen to Gorgeous, it truly speaks of the troubles that a black man faces in America, and Kanye depicts that just so perfectly on that song. And Kid Cudi was singing
bars in that song.
It's just straight butter. You need to understand. Devil in a New Dress, featuring Rick Ross, contains arguably the hardest Rick Ross verse ever in all of Rick Ross's repertoire, other than probably like Aston Martin Music or like the BMF too, or Stay Scheming, but it's not a line. And if you hear the piano that transitions into Rick Ross, it's just completely just off the wall. You got to go with the ending of Who Will Survive in America or Lost in the World, who like everyone knows that song because it's just so beautiful with the drums.
Yo,
and
the whole album is.
I'm sorry, I'm sucking Kanye's dick like that. Like, it's so many facts. It's just too many facts, and just I hate when also niggas hate on Kanye. So
nobody hates on Kanye.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they don't do it for a valid reason. They just say, oh, he's a dickhead. Like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so my number 2 was The Blueprint.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm surprised you chose that, by the way.
Nah, I mean, I've listened to The Blueprint here and there. I'm like, never thought it was all that. But then I really, like, paid attention to it. It has some hits. Like,
Change Clothes? No, that's Black Album. Or is that Blueprint?
I'm going to tell you right
now.
now.
No, that's Black Album.
What it has girls. It has Izzo, and it has one of the hardest diss tracks, Takeover. Just having Takeover on your album is, I feel like that's enough.
Yeah, but Ether finished Takeover.
No, it didn't. Whatever. It has Song Cry, Renegade with Eminem. Well, Eminem did murder him.
Eminem is the only feature on that whole entire album.
Is that true?
Yeah, the whole album is featureless other than Eminem. Just and people say that's why Ether said like he finished them on his own album, whatever the fuck he says.
You know who produced Izzo, right?
Kanye.
Yeah.
And Girls is Pharrell, I think.
Kanye's all over this album.
Yeah, son. He brought back him after the Dynasty era, like.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's why I give it a Jay-Z. What are you missing from the list? Your list.
My number 2 is Born Sinner.
I'm surprised you didn't give it to 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
Nah.
You don't like that album?
I mean, I like it, but I listen to Born Sinner way more. I think I was one time listening to a J. Cole interview with Combat Jack, and he felt that with his first album, he thought he truly had to please the label, right, with like making like pop music or whatever, and he felt like he didn't fully like embrace himself into the album, and then he says with his second album, Born Sinner, that he also still kind of feels like he wasn't able to fully express himself on that. And then 2014 Forest Hill Drive, that he said he did feel he could do whatever the hell he wanted. And he's like, I feel like Born Sinner isn't like that like pure to me. And I'm like, man, bro, because Born Sinner doesn't sound like a pop album to me, or like if someone's telling him to do it this specific way. It's just the beats.
That album got as much play as it should have.
It dropped the same day as Jesus. And
who won that?
Kanye. It was the same as Jesus and Watch Movies with the Sound Turned Off by Mac Miller.
Oh yeah,
and Kanye won.
Everybody picked that up.
A lot of people did, but yeah.
Who was second place?
Born Sinner.
Who was third?
Mac Miller. And so you need to understand that Born Sinner came at a time that a great album for me. It came as well. But there was one time I was just sitting in college. I was in my dorm, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to Born Sinner right now. And I put it on, and I had it on replay. I actually should have been studying for an exam, but I pulled that off instead. I tried to take a nap on my couch and had the album, and I for like 5 hours. I was just listening to replay the whole album, and it's just if you listen to the beats, it's just so pure and so smooth. The whole entire album and the shit he talks about, like the song's "Born Sinner." The pop song is the song with Miguel.
Yeah.
Um,
Power Trip.
Power Trip. That hoes and girls love that song. I'm trying to stop calling girls hoes.
And they have a song with TLC too.
Yeah. What the fuck is that song? I can't even think, bro.
Crooked Smile.
Crooked Smile. And then you have the song with Missy Elliott, Nobody's Perfect.
Oh yeah. Nah, that song had hits.
Yeah,
that album had hits.
Yeah, it had hits.
It's slept on, I guess. I mean, I think it's slept on.
If you like ask my boy Tony, like that's one of his favorite. J. Cole's his favorite rapper, so like he thinks that album's amazing, and I think it's amazing. It's just so smooth, and I think it's perfect. And it has 20 songs on it, and it's just truly incredible. He has songs like Illuminati, Old Money, like More Money. I mean, not Old Money. It's just amazing. Whatever.
Alright, so
I feel like I'm missing an album on there.
check your list.
I said Eminem Show, Born Sinner, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Miseducation, and Get Rich or Die Trying. Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, my number one is Carter 3.
Oh, Carter 3.
Yeah, Carter 3 is like my favorite Lil Wayne album.
It's actually like his best.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, it's really experimental and just bars when Lil Wayne was at his prime, sold 1 million in the first week.
But there's like songs on it that I don't like Lollipop.
I like Lollipop.
I don't like Miss
Lollipop
Officer.
Remix.
I like
Mrs. Officer. They still play that today.
You know, it's crazy. They do still play that today.
Every day I hear it.
And I'm like, wow, why do they always
I
play
hear
this?
Got Money every like other week.
They play
They
Got
still
Money
play
too.
Got Money.
They play Carter 3. They don't play Lollipop though.
Sometimes in the morning, sometimes I'll hear it. Not
Yeah.
as much, but yeah, you're right. They don't play it as much. A Millie, one of the greatest rap
They don't
songs.
play a Millie.
They sometimes when they feel like it, and
But they don't play it that much.
yeah, they don't. Play
Not
it.
like
But-
Miss Officer.
But it's a thing when like they play, then they'll play 6 foot, 7 foot. It's like they'll do this like Lil Wayne mix and
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
have a Millie there. A Millie. What's another the song with Fabulous and Joel Santana?
I can't even
Y'all
think
don't
of
really
it.
feel me though. I think.
No, that's on Fabulous'
Oh, that's
album.
Fabulous. Well, I'm thinking of Fabulous.
And
so-
Joel Santana isn't on there.
That's
Or neither is Lil Wayne. On the song, y'all don't really hear me though.
Oh yeah, no,
That's-
I was thinking of Fabulous.
You're thinking of from Fabulous's. You're probably thinking of snakes in the grass, so I walk on the pavement, something like that.
No, I'm I'm thinking about the song with Fabulous and Joel Santana on the Carter 3. I forgot what it's called. What is it called?
I don't even know, bro. I'm so sorry.
You ain't got nothing. There you go. You ain't got nothing on me. I'm getting money like a motherfucker. And son, you can't even say, yeah, I'm getting money. And you ain't
Drake's not
nothing.
on that album, right?
No.
Why
No
do you
way.
say it like
Drake
that?
wasn't even. I don't even know what he was doing.
Yeah, he was. He dropped whatever.
Yo.
So Far Gone.
But not at this time. It's like
2008?
next year.
That's 2007.
This is 2008. So Far Gone came out in 2009.
Then Comeback Season, because that came out.
That was in 2007.
Okay, whatever.
But whatever. Three-peat. That intro.
Mr. Carter,
Mr. Carter.
Dr. Carter.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I
good. It's
listen
not a
to
bad
it- I
song.
listen to it now and I'm like, all right.
It's not a bad song.
But I always remember like, yo, he let 2 people die though. Phone home, Weezy.
That's on there.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Tie my hands, yo. That's a beautiful song.
That's like that's a protest song, right?
yeah.
And he says he doesn't know what Black Lives Matter.
Yo,
Shame on you.
let him rock. It's the drugs. It's the questions. It was the interviewer. It's a lot of factors.
I'm sure there are. I'm sure.
Shoot Me Down. Lala. What else you got?
That's
This album was just
I mean, you got to understand that album changed the rap game.
well, I mean, like he got the deluxe version had I'm Me in it. I'm Me.
Oh, really?
Gossip.
What's
Yo.
up? Yeah. Because he sold the Millie first week,
Yeah.
and that was incredible.
It's
And
crazy.
then made
You don't really see
made a
that as
Millie
much.
remix, and all Billy, and then the free mix.
Yo, you know what I like about the people that have sold 1 million first week? It's like this. Eminem sold 1 million first week. Twice. Right?
Only twice?
Twice. No, twice or once. Yeah, I think he did it twice. 50 Cent sold 1 million once. Lil Wayne sold 1 million twice. Drake sold 1 million once. It's like the master and the apprentice, shit like that, like the protege.
Yeah.
It's like Eminem's the boss, and then his like
Partner, like person that he was affiliated with.
helped make. That sold $1 million too, and then with Lil Wayne it's Drake. It's that's so cool.
That's actual facts.
Yeah, and do you think Drake will sell $1 million again?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I mean,
It's possible, but he's got to do something crazy.
I was surprised he did it.
No, I knew he was gonna do it. I've been called it.
And he's still top 5. 7 months later. Every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Well, people play that album like crazy. But back to that, like, I knew he was gonna sell $1 million.
I didn't know.
I fucking knew it. It's just the momentum he had. This is peak, by the way, though. Like, there's nowhere he can go. He cannot go higher than what he did. I thought he couldn't get higher after.
What a time.
No, back to back. Like back to back. At that moment, Drake was like the heat. Like, you have to understand. Like, if you're reading this is too late, when that came out, I thought he was like greatest rapper right now. Before the allegation, then back to back came out. I was like, what? Like, he surpassed what I thought you couldn't surpass at that moment. I was like, what? How did he do this? And then Views, like, it's just all of that culminated at one point, and it came out in Views, the album, and everybody showed out and showed that they cared about how great he was. Like, that's what I'm getting at. There's no way he can reach that again unless he does something. I don't know what you could do. I'm not a fucking marketing person, but you really can't do anything.
Yeah.
You got the song with 21 Savage. That song is fire.
Yo, if you listen to
I
that
don't think
song,
he wrote it though.
I think he wrote it.
Why do you think he wrote? Why are you still giving him the benefit of the doubt?
It's not like every song. I don't believe every single song.
Obviously not every single song, but I'm sure he had help. A lot of help.
I'm sure. I don't know. I just don't want to believe it, man.
What's your honorable mentions?
I got a few. You got to give it to Take Care.
Take Care. That's one of my honorable mentions.
Classic album, just turned 5 years old.
Yeah.
Like a few days ago.
I think it was yesterday, 2 days ago. Yeah, something like that.
And considered Drake's classic, which I also think that Nothing Was the Same should be considered one of Drake's classic.
It's up there. It's all right.
No, it's not just all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
No, it's not just all right.
Take Care is much better.
Nothing was
Weekend classic.
Nothing Was the Same is excellent as well. You need to understand that.
It's good. It is good, but it's not.
It's really good. It's not just good. It's really good.
It's good. I don't think it's like Take Care good.
I think so. I think you could put it up there. Anyway, whatever. I mean, every Kanye album for me, whatever.
Yeah, I put Yeezus in mine.
Yeezus there. We got Illmatic, of course. Illmatic, people put it as the greatest albums of all times list. I guess I'd put it there as well. So, I mean,
got no comment on that.
You got there's Outkast albums also, Stankonia, Atlians. Those are great albums, classic albums.
I got License to Ill.
Beastie Boys. That just turned 30, like yesterday or 2 days ago.
I thought it came out in 85. Was it 86? I didn't know.
Yeah, it just turned
crazy.
30.
That's crazy.
And you could also put To the Five Boroughs. I mean, that's an excellent album by Beastie Boys. I thought brought them back, to us at least.
Yeah.
And I love that they put on for New York so hard.
What about Release Therapy?
Release Therapy, Ludacris, Runaway Love, Moneymaker, Girls Gone Wild.
Slap. I feel like slapping somebody today. Slap. Well, what else is on that?
On Release Therapy? Or whatever. I also think that Red Light District by Ludacris is a great album.
Ludacris is slept on, I feel like.
I mean,
like, I feel like he became not corny, just like he's forgotten, I feel like.
I mean, he's a Fast and Furious, but
yeah, I know, but I'm saying in hip hop, I feel like he
because he dropped an album like 2 years ago.
What did that do?
But yeah, and he is like, if you listen to it, he has bars, but I feel like he should have transformed more his way of doing music. I don't know. I feel like he didn't transform, and that's what I didn't like about him. But he's like rapping. He knows how to rap.
Yeah.
What other albums are there?
The Massacre.
Candy Shop.